As you may or may not know, there are actually a lot of cultural differences between the United States and the United Kingdom, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Now before we get started on this list, I want to know, where is somewhere you've always wanted to travel? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Alright, let's get started on our list of the top 5 differences between the UK and the US. Coming in our number 5 spot, vocabulary. So it's pretty clear that one of the main differences between American and British English is the vocabulary. So many of the words are pronounced differently and they have different meanings. There's an old saying that America and Britain are two nations divided by a common language. One of the most common ones I've noticed that is different is American people will say they're going on vacation, whereas British people will say they're going on holiday. I have so many British friends that I actually sometimes catch myself saying that I'm going away on holiday. Also, something that I found pretty funny was that while Americans say pants, in England pants are known as underpants. So that could be quite a confusing conversation. And at number 4, holidays. Some holidays America and the UK share, but others are completely different. For example, some of the holidays we share are Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, April Fool's, Easter, Halloween, and Christmas. But then there are holidays that one has and the other doesn't. For example, in America, there's President's Day, Memorial Day, Flag Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, to name a few. Then in the UK, there's St. David's Day, May Day, Midsummer's Day, and St. Andrew's Day, to name a few. Then there are holidays that do fall on the same day, but they have different names. On November 11th in the US, it's Veterans Day. And on the same day in the UK and Canada, it's known as Remembrance Day. Also, I know this isn't a holiday, but I am extremely jealous that in the UK, they have Sunday roast. My best friend actually attended law school in England, and she would always talk about the Sunday roast and send me pictures, and oh my god, did it look delicious. At number 3, tipping in restaurants. So in the US, it's common to tip your waiter at restaurants anywhere between 15 to 20%. It's a service charge, but it's not automatically added onto your bill. And technically, if you feel like you had a bad experience or you're broke, then you don't need to tip at all. However, if you don't tip, then it is considered very rude. However, in the UK, a lot of restaurants add a service charge to the bills, and it's usually anywhere between 10 to 12.5%. However, in some cases, certain restaurants don't include this, and on your bill it will say service not included. And this is their way of telling you better tip.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Coming in on number 2 spot, humor. Now this is one that might get you into trouble. Americans tend to be less sarcastic and may sometimes feel offended when hearing people from the UK telling a joke because it's something far more out there than they're used to hearing. And they don't really get that type of humor. Now like I said, I have quite a few friends from the UK, and over here in Canada we are quite sarcastic, so I love their sense of humor.
I like your little beard.
Okay.
And at number 1, driving. Now driving may be a universal skill, but going from driving in America to driving in the UK or vice versa can be pretty confusing. You definitely need to do your research ahead of time to ensure your security, legality, and comfort. The main difference is that in the UK, drivers have steering wheels on the right side of the car, and in America, they have them on the left side. So everything is pretty much backwards. Other differences regarding driving include the different laws, road signs, roundabouts, and licensing. Well, there you guys have it. That's the list of the top 5 differences between the UK and the US. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.